Welcome. This is our first video. If the camera's a little shaky, we apologize ahead of time because this thing is not doing its job properly right now. So here's the thing: we are doing a headlight mod for Eddie's E90 4-door XI, but for now we're doing a headlight mod. This is what it's gonna look like. The current situation is quite simple. We've removed the bumper.
Like Obama.
Who? Obama. The current situation. It's pretty simple. We remove the bumper. Next step, we're removing the headlights because for this mod, you need to remove the headlights and there's a whole process. You gotta bake them
and this mod is from Bavgruppe. They're Halos.
They're Halo mods. So this is what it's gonna look like pretty much, but we're doing some other things along with the actual bulb. The headlight removal, boom, as everybody says, it's complicated. But it's not that complicated, it's just there's a lot of unnecessary removal, which consists of 2 bolts here, up top. You can see it better on here. There's these 2 screws, right? There's a couple in there, and there's one from the inside. You gotta remove the underliner. This whole piece, you gotta remove it. There's a bolt, a screw that's in there. So pretty much, no, wait, where is it? It's up, so it's right here. It's right there.
And they're all T30s.
T30s is the size.
T30s for the bumper up here as well. And then under the bumper, there's just a couple of 8mm and 10mm.
You heard it yourself. You remove these, put them somewhere safe so you won't lose them because, you know, every screw is important. If you have screws left over or if you don't have enough, you did something wrong along the assembly or disassembly process. You don't want that.
Oh, wow, this is already
already loose.
Thank
you, previous owner.
Yep. Good job, man. You didn't screw that in. But you did a damn well job on tinting the front headlights, idiot. I also had to buy new lenses because of that.
Yeah, so for this mod, I mean, unless your headlights are pretty new.
Which at 130k miles, I don't think so.
Yeah, we don't think so. Hence, you know, there's previous owner did this. He tinted the headlights as well as the taillights. But, you know, that's going to be replaced or removed, whatever. We'll figure that out. And then after this, you remove this fender liner. They had some 8s and 10s in there, yes.
Oh, and the bumper? Quick thing. Bumper has 2 screws right here. And this one is you just pull this off and it's easy to get to. This one is absolutely impossible to get to. Literally, I was stuck with that for so long.
There's a couple bolts here, a couple bolts in there, and then there's just one final one. Right there. Right there. And that's how you remove. That's why people complain about these headlights. And why they're a pain in the ass to remove. It's just a lot of unnecessary removals.
It's gonna be loose.
So what you want to do before the next stage, the next stage, by the way, is putting it in the oven. And we'll explain the detail of how to what temperature, degrees, and whatnot, and for how long. But you want to remove all the rubber seals on here, all the gaskets, every cap, every light bulb in here. You want to remove all of that. There's going to be a bunch of T20s, right? Yeah, T20s in there, a bunch. And I mean, I don't remember how many there were, but there's a bunch of them. This whole assembly doesn't come out quite yet because I think we have to remove the actual cover for this, which makes sense because there's a whole bulky system in there. It's not going to come out. Regardless, you want to remove as much as you can and disconnect as much as you can.
And listen, we've never done this in our entire lives, so
we don't really know what we're doing, but we've done some research. You know, we're trying, and this is why this video is here. Where if it goes good, you guys get a tutorial. So you want to preheat the oven to 225 Fahrenheit, and then you want to put it on something so it wouldn't melt on. So no plastic would melt on the metal itself, right? How long you want to hold it on there?
15 minutes.
15 minutes sharp.
Oh! No, I'm just kidding.
It's a puddle. All right, so we had to go a second time for another 6-7 minutes just because it would not pop off.
Still not.
So far, it seems like it's still not doing it.
We have to this time.
Come on, before it melts on again.
Never comes off ever again.
Yeah, that's difficult,
dude.
Yeah, if you guys know a better way to remove this than what we're doing, comment below. Explain, you know, in detail for people that are watching. All right, next step. We've taken these off. We've taken the lenses off.
And it was hard.
It was a pain in the ass. For some reason, every video that we've seen online of people doing this, it was way smoother going. But also every video we've seen was pre-facelift, pre-LCI. These are facelift headlights. This is a 2011 335 XI, so it's facelift. I don't know, maybe that has something to do with this, but the designs are a little bit different, that's for sure. Regardless, if you have more than one person helping you, that's the better idea. But it's possible, it's doable. We'll remove these. Now, next step is to remove all this hardware, all these
chrome plastic pieces. And what we're gonna do in this case, we're actually gonna paint them. So we're gonna put them into some easy off to remove all this chrome and get on it. Next up, after you remove all this, all the plastics, all the little shrouding and stuff, remove all that.
I guess this doesn't come off either.
Yeah, so on the facelift, I don't know about the pre-facelift, but it's all part of the same plastic. It's all one piece, it seems like.
We actually take it off. We have to paint this black.
But to remove it, it's quite simple. Here's the others. Here's the other headlight. There's a bunch of T20s, like that, right up everywhere. So there's one right here. Anyway, they're all around each. There's two on each, I think, and there's one right there behind the plastic. You remove that and you take them all off and you get going to paint, man. After everything's painted, if you want to paint it, it's gonna look something like this. The entire assembly kit, right? You put it in your bag and it's just all black in this case, and it's gonna look pretty tight, pretty dope. Later on, what you're gonna have to do though, the bracket that goes, it's the wrong headlight, but it's the same sort of idea. This little piece that goes over the main light, you're gonna have to put one of these LEDs in. For you to put it in, you're gonna have to cut a hole with a Dremel, and it looks terrible, but it holds it pretty well. I mean, no one's gonna ever see this, you know what I mean? We melted plastic to bond plastic with plastic so it holds nice. Then we put some silicone just for even extra protection. Put some silicone on the inside. You know, it's all clear, so you're not gonna, it looks solid, you know? It looks really solid. It's sturdy. It's still drying a little bit, but it's looking promising. This is our method. You could do it however you want. We're also gonna drill a little hole in here, up top, through the plastic in there, the black plastic. And we're gonna put a couple holes. We're gonna put copper wire in it and then tighten it from the inside. Therefore, it's definitely not going anywhere. Here's the thing. You wanna wire all this in. Look, this is the demon eye wired in. Take off this lens, pretty much. Take it off, and you can see the LEDs in there. You see that yellow and white? Those are the demon eyes. What we did, there we go, we moved it out. There's a little zip tie holding around the little metal bracket. That way we ensured that it never will fall off, right? You wire everything in, you prep everything, and I have all these wires sticking out from wherever you need to. Make it perfect, make it smooth. All the wiring assembly, the harness and everything, it goes through this one hole. This is the right headlight. So this goes through this main opening. You wire one angel eye through the top and one angel eye through the back, which is all going to be connected. Once this is all done, all these halos are in and secure. By the way, this is how we did it. We drilled a little hole that goes from the top through the bottom. We took a little, we drilled right there as well in the plastic scaffolding, manifold thingy, whatever. And we took a little copper wire, ran it through across and under and through, and tightened it and twisted it together and hit it under, because the brow, it is gonna cover all of that stuff. You're literally not gonna see nothing up top. Pretty much this kit, if you buy it from Bavgruppe, it comes with a big box of roll tape that's inside. It's this black plastic, pretty much tape. You put it all around in here. You throw it in the oven, it melts, then you put your lens on, and it should, in theory, stick and suck itself right in. You push on it, you align it, make it all good. And there you go. End result. Looking sexy. That's it. That's that.
This dude's car is done and it's looking fire, dude. It's looking dope. It's looking super dope.
I'm not finished yet. We gotta tack in the bumper all the way. We're just, you know, just showing your. Oh yeah, don't look at that. You know, not done yet, but the end result, man. It's looking beautiful.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, dude. That's it. We'll be making more videos. There's a lot of big other things coming. And yeah, so stay tuned. All I gotta say is V10 and E46. That's all I gotta say. Peace.